It's happening. God, it feels like an eternity since I was last out. I think it's 3 weeks today. But we're in the lakes, the glorious Lake District. I've been for a bit, so. But yeah, all good. Hope you've been well. We've got a bit of a special guest today on the camp. He's down there filming his intro at the minute. I'm sure you'll probably see him on a few shots. But I've been speaking to Richard for a little bit. You'll probably know him as Northern Rockhopper on YouTube. I'll leave a link to his channel in below so you can check his stuff out. So we're off today, parked in Seathwaite, and we're just following Grains Gill up to just above like Sprinkling Town, I think it is off the top of my head. We're going to end up at Esk Hause, and then we're going to make a decision. The forecast is to pick up to about 40 mile an hour wind, so could be tasty, but we'll see. It's blowing through this valley, but doesn't feel that strong. So yeah, let's crack on. It does the job then, yeah. Probably should have. Look who we bumped into.
Oh, Tom.
The boys.
Funny.
Right then, we just hit Esk Hause, don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's tad windy up here, don't know if you can hear it or not, but yeah, it's pretty windy. You probably noticed some other boys with us back there then, and small world really. A couple of lads, Callum and Steve, I've spoken to before and met them through Instagram, Facebook and stuff like that. So it was good to bump into them, and I'm sure we'll organise a camp. But me and the big lad here, Richard, going to find our way up Esk Pike. 0 views. Should be fun and games. We just need to go and find some water first, and then we'll head on up. Catch you in a bit. Right then, we've just picked up some water from there. You've probably seen us there grabbing some water, and the windproofs have come on at the minute because it's pretty windy. Pretty sheltered here where this water is. I know we're going to change the plan. We were going to go up Esk Pike, but because we've walked over towards Allen Crags, which is behind us here, we're probably just going to go up there now, I think. If you do come this way, just off the path, come down to your left a bit and you've got a bit of a water source. And then Allen Crags is just up that way. So we're going to head on up. So I'll bring you back when we're up there. I think this is the summit. This is Allen Crags. I don't know what it is, but my watch is saying 783 metres. So we'll go with that. But yeah, that's the summit. So as you can see, we've got the best views in the Lake District. So we're going to go and find a pitch. So next time you see me, hopefully, we'll be putting the tent up. Now then, we've just dropped off the summit and we've found a little spot here. We've got a bit of shelter from the wind. It's still coming through in gusts. I've not measured it yet. I probably will do when I get the tent up. But they probably, I don't know, they might feel about 18-ish. But we'll check the wind meter when we're up in that. But you can just see Richard's going to get his tent in there behind us, and I'm going to drop in behind me here. But if you can, we've got our own little swimming pool, so we're all good. If we need water, that is. But you know, I've carried a litre from where we filled up earlier. But right, I'll get the tent up, and I'll see you in the tent. Wow, that was a bit of a challenge then. Rain came in, you can probably hear it. Quite nice. A few gusts coming through, nothing major. Found a nice little bit of a secluded spot. I know it's claggy, but we think the langdales are in front of us. So let's pray for a good sunrise. There ain't going to be no sunset. That was a bit of a challenge getting that up as fast as I could. But yeah, I'm a little bit wet. I've managed to just get my waterproof stuff off, coat and that, just in the vestibule, so I've not really brought much water in with me, so that's good. But I won't put my bed and that up yet, just till I dry down a little bit. But yeah, we're all pitched, just off the summit of Allen Crags. So I'm going to get some stuff set up in a little bit and eat some snacks. So I'll catch you in a little bit. Don't you just love the rain? So therapeutic. Anyway, I'm all set up, all the insides set up. I'm just laying quilt at the minute, just chilling, having a few snacks. But it's all the usual gear. Cumulus quilt. Yeah, cumulus quilt. And then on the big Agnes. And I'm treating myself to new pillow. Nemo pillow. That's what I bought. All the Americans rave over it, so I'm going to give it a go. So apparently it's very comfy. So this is my first night on it. So I'll report back to you in the morning to let you know how the sleep was. So fingers crossed it's good. But yeah, it's a bit wild out there. It's the wrong time to need a wee, isn't it? When it's blazing it down with rain. But it is what it is. Got 4 hours of this rain, I think. Yeah. So next time you see me, I could be cooking, I could be outside. I don't know. But I'll see you in a little bit. Right then. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, innit? me cooking my food whilst I'm getting tanked by this wind and rain. Grim. It is what it is. Can't win them all, can you? So, potentially it looks like there might be a sunrise in the morning, so let's pray for it. So yeah, our menu tonight is some leftover curry from last night, Rogan Josh. So I'll give that a whirl. It was pretty nice last night, to be fair. Hopefully, obviously it's been sat in the fridge all night, so it should taste pretty decent, to be fair. Oh, we've got some nice flat ground as well. So yeah, no different gear or anything like that whilst we're using today. It's just the same old stuff. MSR pocket rocket and then a jet boil skillet. So nothing special. Yeah, nothing special. So let's get it in the pan, hey? There she is. It's always the worst part of this bit, getting it out of here. Ooh, it smells hang. You don't use these, you need to. They're about £4. Amazon. Cook up your food, put it in that, bring it on a camp. Better than any packet meal, I know. Bit of water just to give it a bit of, what do you call it? Bit saucy. Little Soto lighter. Woo! Didn't expect that then. And this wind. It's fucking wild, man. Absolutely wild. So, yeah, I'm going to get this reheated up. And then we're going to tuck into it. But yeah, decent little walk up here. I always forget how far it is. It's probably like 3.5 miles. It's always a proper slog as well from Seathwaite. Decent place to park in that because there's loads of parking, but God, it's a slog. And then we came up that Grains Gill, I think it is. Wow, slog. I don't know what's worse, going that way or going Starhead Tarn way. I don't really know. Let me know if you've done it before. But yeah, it's a long old hike, but maybe in the morning might just go and go up to Glaramara maybe, but we'll see what it's like, see what the weather's like in the morning. Clocks go back as well, so I think we're just losing an hour this morning because I think it goes to what, 7:05. That's what my watch is saying for sunrise. So yeah, this wind's supposed to die down as well. I'm getting tanked from this side here at the minute. So yeah, well, it's been good so far. It's been nice to meet Richard, really nice lad. And it's just shows you really, doesn't it, when you know, you speak to these people on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube comments, you know, and you've got common interests and stuff. It's just nice, isn't it? You know, so yep, if anybody else is out there wants to come on a camp, just send me a message on Facebook or something, and we'll make it happen. We bumped into some of the lads before. I've met Callum before, camped with Callum a while back now, and Steve as well. I've never met Steve before, so it was good to see some faces. I didn't quite catch the other fella's name, so it was nice to meet you. And we hope you have a good camp, and I hope you're not getting too tanked, but I'm sure we'll sort a camp out between us in the near future. So anyway, I'm going to get this warmed up, and then I'm going to tuck in. So I'll probably say good night to you in a little bit. Wow! It's like someone's just poured a bucket on the tent. Jesus Christ, man! It is on the forecast, this, by the way. You know, it's not something that's just random. We knew it was going to rain, but I thought it'd potentially be in the middle of the night. Not now. Like, I thought it'd be at 10 o'clock at night, but it looks like it's raining till 10 o'clock. So we'll keeps coming and going. We did get out before, had a little chin wag, but obviously we're back in tents again because of the rain. So it's all good fun, innit? It's all good fun. It's not all you know, mint sunrises and mint sunsets, you know what I mean? You don't normally see this bit, but this is when I've cut the scran. I lie on the sleeping mat, and then I'll show you my setup here. YouTube. Don't know if you can hear me, the tent's going wild, but YouTube on. Bit of mash tag, scran. There's all my snacks. So yeah, we're going to be in for a thriller night. 12 hours in the tent. To hear me out here, but I've just recorded a, I don't know, 30 odd gust. You've probably seen it on the screen. I've added 2 more guidelines onto the windward side of the tent because I'm just getting battered from the side, so I've just put on another 2 just to give it a bit of extra strength. So yeah, a bit of a wild night. Just jumped out quickly whilst there's not much rain going on, but yeah, it's challenging. Right, you've probably just seen me outside then, doing a bit of recording and that. I've just been out and added 2 more guy lines on to this left hand side of the tent, because the wind's coming from that side. Changed direction. I knew it was going to happen anyway. It is what it is. Those 2 guy lines are sound now, they'll be fine. And it is supposed to drop off later on anyway. You'll probably see on the anemometer recorded like 45 gusts, I think it was. So it's nothing to be scared about. I've got a lot of trust in the tent. So, but I've just darted back in now because, as you can hear, the rain's just kicked off again. So hopefully that disappears. It's supposed to go clear later on. So it'd be nice to if I can pop out and look at some stars and stuff. So we'll see what happens. Anything changes, I'll bring you back. If not, have a good night and I'll catch you in the morning. Well, good morning. That was a bit of a rough start to the night last night, but we're here to tell the tale. Tent held up really well. I'll show you properly now in the daylight. These extra guy lines that I added on last night, and we didn't get a chance to look at Rick's tent last night. He's in the Kuyu, so before we go, we'll have a little butchers at that. But yeah, so I'm a bit buzzing this morning because first time I've ever done a time lapse on the action camera, and managed to pick up a little bit of the Northern Lights last night. So you've probably already seen it by now. But yeah, pretty decent, pretty epic. So yeah, now it's time to just have a chill out and then make our way off the hill. I think we probably potentially might go and do Glaramara on the way back down. But yeah, I'll pick you up. We're going to have a little look at the views so you can kind of get an angle of where we're actually pitched. Right, so we've just come for a little bit of a mooch. We've just watched a really good sunrise. It's gone behind the clouds now, but it was pretty good, to be fair. Got a bit of reward this morning after sitting in those conditions. They were definitely like storm-like conditions then last night. The amount of rain, it was like someone was pouring a bucket on the tent. But fun and games in it. It's not all, you know, what's the saying? It's not all rainbows and unicorns or whatever people say. But yeah, I thought I'd have a little show you around where we're kind of at. So behind us, up here, I think it's there, there's Allen Crags. And then as we pan round a bit, this one down here is Glaramara. We're going to probably go and head up that way to go home. And then as you come right round, you've got the langdales down there, so like Pavey Ark and pikes, stuff like that. And then as you come further round, you don't know if you're able to see it or not, Pike of Blisco. And then these two big mammoths here, you've got Esk Pike and Fell. So yeah, we're in a good little place, to be fair. I've never camped on this side. So that's the end to another camp. So I'm going to go and pack some stuff away and then start to make the journey back down to the car. Right, so it's time to pack away the tent now. Just had a little bit of breakfast there because we're going to take on Glaramara and then drop down into Seathwaite. But we'll have a little tour around. Rick's given me permission to go and enter his crib. Sounds a bit weird, that, doesn't it? But yeah, we're going to have a little look around his, and I just wanted to show you the guy lines that I put out last night. So we'll just have a little spin round. So you got the Nallo, and then just on a carabiner, and then I've just put it facing the opposite way. So like, you know, if you look at the amount of pressure that you can put on that, that's a lot of weight, and I can't even move it. So yeah, that's the configuration we had last night, just to combat some of them side winds. So yeah, it dropped off at like 11 o'clock anyway. So it started to come over the back of Allen Crags, so we made a good decision. So let's go and have a little look around the Kuyu Stormstar. I've been eyeing up one of these myself. So let's have a little look round. And there she is. I do love the colour. I'm not too keen on the grey light, but I think we can live with that. Oh yeah, she's a wide berth. Let's have a little look inside. Rick said he's not too keen on these little toggles. I mean, he puts these like magnetic ones on because it's easier. But yeah, it's a nice big vestibule there. And then we've got a nice big, oh look at that. He's left it all nice and tidy. But look at that, there's tons of room in there. You could probably easily get two wide mats in there, easy. But yeah, it's a awesome piece of kit in here. Awesome. So yeah, I might actually treat myself. Another tent. Oh well, it's one of them things, isn't it? When you love it and it's your hobby, what you're going to do? Just keep buying tents. So yeah, so I'm going to pack away now, and then we'll head back down to the car. Then that's us all squared away now. Time to head back down to the car. Rick's just packed his gear away as well. You know the score. Take your shit with you. We've just scoped out a little route over Glaramara and then off the back of Glaramara and then back down to the car. So that's where we're going to go. So I will see you on the way to Glaramara. God, I don't know what's the summit is. That. We're touching it anyway. You know the score. If you've not touched it, you've not been. But that's, I think, the top of Glaramara. There is another one over there. Some epic views though. You can see Gable, Esk Pike, and you can clearly tell I'm blowing out my ass. Right. Back down to the car. Tell you what, that was rough coming down there then. I've never done that route before, but obviously we went over to Glaramara and then drops off the back of Glaramara. But I tell you what, it's steep, and then you just follow Hindgill, I think it's called. But yeah, overall, it's been a decent camp. It was great to meet Rick for the first time. I'm sure we'll get plenty of other camps in at some point. It was a challenging night, shall we say. But, you know, you got to test yourself and build trust with your gear, haven't you? And stuff like that. So, yeah, well enjoyed camp. And it's been a while as well since I've been out. So, and if you have made it all the way to the end of the video and you're enjoying the videos, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and a subscribe and all that jazz. If not, tell me what you want to see and we'll try and chase it for you. But yeah, so we will be on to the next one, hopefully next week. So stay tuned and I'll see you on the next video.